But Johnny, let's go ahead and move on into our next topic. And we're taking a little sidestep over into some HBO Game of Thrones topic here. I'm going to let you go ahead and do it because you like to do it. You don't want to do the theme song like you usually do?
No.
Johnny's like, nope, not today. I did it during the intro. One. But what we're looking at today is, so they came out with a promo. Emilia Clarke did a promo kind of talking about Daenerys, and she goes through everything that we've seen Daenerys in. Like, she goes through the whole backstory. She kind of talks about her and Jon Snow, and she comes this close to saying what we've always said. She came this close to calling it the sex boat, but she didn't. But yes, it was the sex boat on the way to
the love boat,
on the way back up north for going back to Starkland. But basically, that's what I want to call it, Starkland. But basically, what we are talking about today is what will Daenerys lose in season 8? Because the thing that I saw this on Reddit. And someone pointed out, if you look at almost every season, Daenerys loses something. She's lost her kingdom. She lost her only family she has left. She lost her husband. She lost a dragon. She's lost Jorah once. She's lost I can't remember his name. He was like the assassin guy. When they were in Marine, when she had to go to Westeros, she loses him. She loses a right-hand man over here to the Harpies. Every single season, she loses something. So the question is, in the final season, what is she going to lose? Is it going to be another dragon? Is it going to be Jon Snow? Is it going to be Tyrion? Could it also be her own life? Could it be her baby, because we're assuming that she is pregnant with child or bearing child in the name of Jon Snow? So here's the thing I want to ask you, Johnny. I'll kick it off to you. Mm-hmm. What will Daenerys lose in season 8, the final season of Game
My
of
money
Thrones?
is she's going to lose the Iron Throne.
In what sense? Like,
in one sense, it's not going to be her life. I think it's I think it's going to be like she concedes to Jon Snow.
Okay,
so
I think bends the knee.
I think she's going to end up bending the knee, because she might be bearing his child, maybe. But the other part is,
they're going to find out he's a Targaryen.
Well, no, they are going to find out he's the heir Targaryen to the throne.
Bran's kind of got the answer.
Yeah, he does. He's the Raven.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going to find out he's the rightful heir Targaryen. Mm-hmm. They're going to find out they're going to also find out he's half Stark, half Targaryen. Mm-hmm. So she's going to go, well, he's my older brother. It's not going to just be that. It's the fact that it's her older brother's, or oldest brother's son. It's also going to be the fact that he's probably going to show in battle versus either
Jaime or Cersei's
not
army.
Jaime. Jaime's actually headed up there to help. Either versus Cersei's army or during the Night King's armies. Mm-hmm. He's going to show that he is the true leader of the people. Mm-hmm. And she's going to see that and go, he deserves the fucking throne. Mm-hmm. I think that's what's going to happen.
See,
with her. I'm
on the same thought of you. And I know that before we recorded this, you were like, oh, do you want to save him? And I just went ahead and said it. She's going to lose, what I think is she's going to lose the throne. It's just, how is she going to lose the throne? And part of me, too, is thinking there's two ways I see this happening. Mm-hmm. One, they find out when they do that Jon Snow is a Targaryen. She is going to, kind of like you said, bend the knee and be like, you know what? You're the rightful heir to the throne. Mm-hmm. Like, you are the next in line. Or what I could see, and this is just me, final season, before she finds out, because if we know anything about Bran, he's not the one that just barges in and goes, hey, I got some news. Guys. Sam might be the one to do that. Sam might be the character to go, I can't sit on this, and just spoils it right away.
Yeah.
But I could see this kind of lingering on for a couple episodes, and I know there's not going to be a lot for them to do that, but linger for a couple episodes of when are we going to tell them like this and that? Oh no, now's not the right time. And what's going to happen is she will lose her and the baby's life. And in that moment before she dies, she will find out that he's a Targaryen. Or like, I don't think like, maybe not exactly like that, but there's a part of me in my head that thinks her and the baby's life will not make it through the season. Like,
I think if anything, it would be the baby's life, but I feel like they're gonna make it through the season. And she's gonna bend the knee to Jon because like Bran's gonna say, well, Bran's not the one, like you said. He's not the one.
Will she?
I think she will. I think at some point she will.
But does that fit? I'm gonna ask you this: does that fit her character? That would almost be a 180 on Daenerys'
It would
character.
be a 180, which would be an interesting character change for her.
Because she was all, and I get that you could do that.
It's got to be a monumental thing that will make her change. Like, almost like, I would say letting him ride, what's the other dragon's name that's still alive? It's not Varys, it's...
I can't remember off the top of my head. I was going to ask you about the dragons. Does she lose all the dragons?
I don't think so. I think that she gets to ride, because they are Targaryens, they are almost like one with dragons.
We one with dragons.
Basically, they're like they're one with the dragons. Yeah. So she gets Drogo.
I think
Drogon.
So. Drogon.
Yeah, I think so. And then
Drogon, Viserion, and I think it's Rhaegal is the one that the Night King has. I believe.
No, he has Viserion.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah. So maybe Jon will actually like be able to ride Viserion. No. Rhaegal and like prove he's a Targaryen, because he was already able to do that with the dragon.
Doesn't that make sense? Does that make sense though? Isn't Rhaegal his dad?
Rhaegal would be his the one of his dad's namesake.
Yeah, the one that the dragon's named after.
Because she named it after her two brothers and her late husband.
That's right.
So it would be like he gets to ride that one, and that's like the ever loving truth to her that makes him a Targaryen. Because you have Sam like, with the bookwork saying, yeah, they got married before he was born. And then you got Bran with the all-knowing knowledge of time going, yeah, no, that's true. I'm the Raven. Then like he can even pull out a fact about her that he wouldn't know, and she can go like...
It's going to, like, she's going to find out.
Yeah.
B, it's going to shake her.
But it's going to be something monumental that would make her bend the knee to him.
With me personally, we're agreeing on she's going to lose the Iron Throne. Like, this is going to be the season, the one thing, because I'm thinking in my head, what's the one thing which has been the goal for her?
The Iron Throne.
The Iron Throne. This is the last season. If she's lost something every season, this has got to be it. Like, it's got to be the biggest thing that she wants is what she loses. For me personally, I get that, like, they could write it in to where I'm not saying, like, the 180 change is impossible of happening. This is something monumental enough to do that.
Yeah.
I just don't know, and maybe it's something of what I want. Do I want that 180 change, or do I want Daenerys to basically, what if they, and this is me just... Also, another thing, too, is someone's going to say, well, guys, you haven't read the books? No.
We haven't.
I'm going based off of the TV show and what I've watched from the TV show. And the thing that I would kind of think of, too, is what if they wrote it to where, hey, you know what? She finds out she doesn't want to give up the throne. Like, this has been her MO forever. For 8 freaking seasons, this has been her MO. Would she bend the knee, or would there be a better chance of her saying, all right, Jon now stands in my way? Maybe it corrupts her. Like, her wanting the Iron Throne is so high, it corrupts her mind at that point to, I'm going to do, no, I'm doing whatever I can to get that throne, even if it technically means treason and killing off the next rightful heir so that I would be that next rightful heir.
That'd be an interesting one too.
Or is Jon going to die in battle? She loses Jon, and then after Jon dies, she finds out that he's a Targaryen.
That would be like unnecessary though at that point.
She's got the Iron Throne. She loses Jon.
Yeah, but that would be unnecessary to have that knowledge then. I feel like that's not unnecessary knowledge. If Jon just dies in battle, that's basically unnecessary knowledge.
Yeah, but think about like
there would be no reason for anyone to say anything about it.
I think it would have an impact.
Maybe, but I mean, at what point? I mean,
or does she find out while he's in battle before he dies, and then she finds out he dies?
I don't think they're gonna kill off Jon necessarily.
They could though.
They could.
Like no character.
He'll just come back to life.
No character is safe.
He'll just come back to life again.
Like Tyrion could technically die. I don't think they kill Tyrion.
I don't think so either.
I would hope they don't kill Tyrion. But I mean, to me, I'm looking at it and it's like, all right, she's either losing Jon and getting the Iron Throne, or she's keeping Jon and losing the Iron Throne.
I think she's gonna lose the Iron Throne. I'm going to go with Iron Throne because I think there's going to be a lot in her way. For one, it's still got the Lannister and the Golden Army.
See, I want to ask you about that because I rewatched.
Company,
I rewatched a little bit of it.
Yeah,
and so when they bring the White Walker to King's Landing,
yeah,
and it's the first time all these characters are in the same place at one time, and Cersei says the quote of like, after we like defeat them or whatever, I want it to be remembered that I helped you. Do you think she's really going to be like, hey, we're going to help? Or
I didn't say she's going to help them.
Is she? Yeah, she did. She said.
She also said to Jaime that they're going to let them kill each other off and finish ever who's not.
And that's what I'm going to go into is that plan going to be, I don't want to say successful because I don't think it will be successful. But how is that plan going to play off in season 8, do you think? Because we have that side of it as well. So we have Daenerys, we have Jon, but we also have Cersei, who, let's not forget, we got Night of the Dead over here. We got Cersei Lannister, the queen bitch, I'm going to call her, over here. What do you think is, because I don't know how many Game of Thrones topics I'm going to have that we're going to have on this podcast before the first episode. How do you think that's going to play off now that we're 4 months away?
I think
from
what's
going
to happen is she's going to, like she said to Jaime, Jaime's going to give them a heads up. He's on his way up there now because he's like, you backstabbing bitch.
Yeah, because he wants to actually help them.
Yeah, because he saw the night. He saw it too.
Of his mind. Yeah,
he saw it too, and he's like, no, this is a real fucking threat. Fuck your throne. This is a real threat.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Cersei still has the Golden Army coming across the sea, right?
Yeah, the Army of the Golden Compass or something
with
like that.
The elephants and everything.
Yeah,
like this massive army.
Yeah, no,
that is still coming across the sea to aid her, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to because she got whatever she needed to prove that she needed it. So she's got them on their way.
Okay.
Because she sent whatever of the Iron Isles to go do it. I forgot his name. To go pick them up.
You're talking about the evil stepfather, basically.
It's his uncle.
Uncle.
Not step-uncle, right. Just uncle.
Just uncle. I can't remember his name for some reason. I got to really rewatch Euron. That's it. Yeah, his uncle.
Took a few minutes. No, it is Euron. Not his uncle. It's Euron is the uncle.
No, I thought Euron was... Just forget it. You're right.
Yes. No, because you're thinking... you're thinking of Reek, aren't you?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of Reek. It's Reek's uncle, basically.
There you go.
What I'm going to do.
I can't think of his actual name, but...
Any final things with Game of Thrones you think we should hit?
I think what's going to happen is she's... Cersei's definitely waiting for one, her army to get over there, but two, she's going to wait for the two of them to fight each other. But Jaime's going to let them know that hey, you're going to get stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll even reroute the White Walkers and the Night King
to King's Landing.
Towards King's Landing. Yeah, they'll have to fight them too on the way down there, but figure out a way to reroute them so that they have to fight. Like make it so, no, Cersei, you said you'd help us. You have to fight them too now. Maybe that's the one thing they're going to do.
The only thing that makes that really hard is they have a dragon.
And
the Night King has a dragon.
He has a dragon, but the other one, they have 2 dragons.
No,
so
I know, but
I'm just saying a reroute. They're not like fighting them head on and like fighting them head on all the way down. They're like figuring out a way to reroute them at least part of the way down.
Yeah. For me,
because Cersei might be sending an army still up there to help.
Yeah.
And then the second that, like, their orders are the second the
foe's defeated, backstab them.
Kill whoever's left.
Yeah. And I mean, for me, I'm wondering how many episodes the White Walkers are going to be alive. Is it going to be the entire season they're alive, and in the last season series finale is when everything comes to a head and the White Walkers are dead? Or is it going to be, all right, two episodes before the series finale, they finish off the White Walkers, and now for the last 2 episodes, all the focus turns on Cersei.
I think it's going to be the last 3 episodes are going to, because we got 6 episodes?
I think so.
I think it's going to be the first 3 episodes are dealing with the White Walkers and all that, and then obviously all the talk and stuff like that. Then the last 3 are
6 episodes, you're right.
Yeah. The last 3 are going to, and they're supposed to be an extra half hour
90
long.
minutes long.
They're 90 minutes instead. So we're going to get more content. We're basically still getting like 8 episods out of it, 9 episodes.
It's like movies.
Yeah.
It's like we're watching movies.
Game of Thrones movies.
Yeah.
Weekly movies. I think what's going to happen is she's going to send like just chunk of the Lannister army up there to aid them. Yeah. And then their orders are kill whoever's left. They're going to see, like, Jaime's already up there. I should add this little thing in there first. Jaime's already up there. They're going to capture him, ask him why we shouldn't kill him now. He said, I have news for you. I know you won't trust me, blah, blah, blah. But I think Brienne of Tarth will probably vouch for him.
Well, I feel like that's one of the main reasons for her character.
Yeah, her still being up there. I think she's going to vouch for him, and they're going to, it's like, no, I trust Jaime. You guys need to, on my honor, listen to him. He's going to tell them how Cersei's planning to backstab him. And then maybe he's going to show that part of Lannister army, you guys need to join forces with these guys and fight the Night King, because just look at this. Yeah, like, look at what is coming. Like, you saw it when we went down to King's Landing. No, he's going to say, I saw this. Look at what these things are. You guys need to take sides with this. This is not about the Iron Throne, not about Cersei. This is not about the throne anymore.
Yeah.
This is about everyone surviving. The true enemy of life.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this final season. I was thinking this week, I'm like, man, I got to go back. And
Jon will ride a dragon.
I am not going to binge from episode 1, although I've thought about it. But I will probably rewatch season 7 as we get closer to
I might do that
season
as well.
8, because I did see for Christmas they had like a Game of Thrones marathon.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I didn't know about
that. A couple episodes.
I didn't know that till after.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna catch a couple
because HBO
episodes.
was free.
So
that day too.
I caught a couple of them, but I'm like, I'm really gonna dive into season 7 before we get to season 8. But this is where you guys come in. Let us know what you think down below in that comment section. Mainly, the main topic of this is, what will Daenerys lose in season 8? Let us know what you guys are thinking down below.
Let us know what you think is going to happen.
I know this is going to be a great season, and I cannot wait.
I'm going to add one more thing in there.
Go ahead.
Dragon fight. Jon riding Rhaegal versus
the Night King.
Night King riding Viserion.
With Daenerys riding Drogon.
I feel like it's going to be head to head. I almost want to say that's going to be a head to head right there.
What, Drogon and Viserion?
No, the other one.
Rhaegal and Viserion. It could be. I feel like it would have to be.
I think it'd be cool.
Let's be honest. I've seen that ice beam from that dragon.
Yeah.
I don't know how fire. I don't know how fire is going to do against that ice beam.
Yeah.
That's like a Dragonite hyper beam, basically.
It's going to be interesting.
What I would compare it to. But let us know what you guys think down below.